Hey guys, it's Justin here. Probably shouldn't do a video while I'm eating, but yeah, here we go. I recorded this video once, but I was in my car and it was too noisy, so here I go again. Have I ever promoted civil disobedience? You guys have seen my mask burning video, possibly, or maybe comments on Facebook about resisting what government is saying. I put in quotes for a reason. Here is the thing. Let me try to explain this. I don't really have a script. I'm just kind of rambling here. Let's just think of an example. This may not be a perfect example, but just humor me. If you are working at a restaurant and your assistant manager told you to do something, but then your manager actually told you to do something the complete opposite, who do you listen to? Obviously, they need to work out whatever differences they have or talk, because you're kind of like, uh-oh, my first boss says this, but the ultimate boss, or higher boss at least, is saying this. You probably should do what the higher boss says. So why do I tell you this? Because when I have suggested civil disobedience, it's really not civil disobedience. It is resisting the wrongdoing of the lower government, because they need to be submitting to the law of the land, the Constitution. If we do anything against the Constitution, it's wrong, period. But there's also a law, just to make sure people doubted that, it's a color of law. I believe that's the right phrase. And there's penalties if you break the Constitution. And these orders are unconstitutional. In the state of Michigan, where I reside, our governor has broken the Constitution, or she has broken her oath. It's beyond me why she has not been impeached. I have no idea. It's frustrating. She has broken her Constitution, or rather her constitutional oath. So when I have suggested disobedience, it's saying they're doing something wrong. We are not going to partake in her misbehavior or promoting her wrongdoing. No, we are still submitting ourselves under the Constitution, and as a Christian, under the Bible, because we're submitting to our ultimate authority in our land, is what I mean. So it's not civil disobedience. No, there may come a day where it will be civil disobedience, but I don't think I have promoted that, because we're still operating in the law of our land. Now you may say, what about mask? Mask, you've burnt the mask, blah blah blah. Yeah, I've come backed off a little bit, to be honest. I still think they're stupid, but the individual business, not the health department in the state of Michigan, not the governor, not legislatures, and thankfully there's been no law that has been placed. Businesses do have the right to dictate. If they want to discriminate, they can discriminate and let the free market work that self out. So I may go in without a mask on. If they tell me, I'll calmly put it on. But then I do believe in the power of the pen. So a plan then would be to write the owner, manager, whoever, and see if we can get some change there. But I also want to be sympathetic, because businesses are in a tough spot right now, and I'll just leave it at that. Don't need to expound on that. They're in a very tough spot, so trying to be understanding. But it is time for us to resist these wrong orders by our government, because if nothing else, because they are not submitting to the law of the land.